back. Recording is up, everything is moving. Sound system, let's check back and confirm. Okay, so I can hear. All right, once again, good morning to all of you. We're going to start this session very, very soon. Now, apology, I think of the bad weather recently, pretty hot, right? I'm losing my voice. Okay, so I'll do my best for this 1 hour session to give you the most important part of the system. But I want to have gentle reminder that this entire session itself is primary to introduce to you the TCS. All right, there's no market outlook for today. I will be talking about the market direction. I will be doing that. So if you're here for that purpose, then I'm so sorry, I might have disappointed you. Number two, anything that we share today itself, disclaimer apply as usual, especially when we talk about the market. And of course, most important thing is this is a session for us to know TCS. Any non-related materials, all right, or content during the entire session, we will remove you instantly and permanently. All right, so all clear on this, yeah? All right, once again, guys, do me a little favor, because this is going to be a 1 hour session. I need you to be very interactive with me as long as you are able to type without engaging yourself, yeah? So let's just do this thing now together. Can you write good morning to all of us? Can you write good morning into the comment box so that I can see you guys are genuine people? And of course, if you can actually turn on your webcam, that'll be most excellent, because it's going to be very tiring to just only speak to the computer screen if I don't see your face. Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you, Luaning. Thank you, Iman, Jenna, Judy, Vincent, Alvin, Yo, Glazier. All right, KL. Just like reading off your name from your Zoom ID. Yeah. All right. Once again, good morning to all of you. Thank you so much once again, Francis. Good morning to you, Lawrence. All right, so without further ado, let's start, because I promised you 1 hour, right? So now it's 10:06, so we should end about 11:06 approximately. Good to see you, Iman, all the way from USA once again. All right, so this is my system. You can see right, my screen is on now, right? You can see my screen, right? So we're going to talk about the TWB CRAZII system, okay? All right, so thank you so much, guys. We have about 78 people have registered for it, okay? Again, some people will ask, is it genuinely got 78 people doing that? Of course, we do not need to lie about it, okay? So that is the thing here. And I realized that about 70% actually are my students. Thank you very much once again for the support. Okay. All right. So for those who are new to me, my name is Kelvin Han. All right. All right. I've been in the market for more than 24 years. So that's not the point. The point is this, right? I have been developing a lot of different techniques over the years, and I think that this CRAZII system is one of my preferred and one of my favorite right now. All right, so at the moment now, just 1 month ago, all right, we have about 954 subscribers to our YouTube channel. Now we have now increased a little bit. So do me a favor, guys, if you have not registered or you are still not as a subscriber, do me a favor, please subscribe. Okay, go to Facebook, YouTube, sorry, and key trade with the boys, and then subscribe. Okay, because coming week, right, I think more and more important market information is coming up, and I think that you should get all this info. Okay, all right, maybe we can just pause it for you. You can click on it immediately. Let me just try to do this on my side here. Hold on a minute. Okay, here we go. Okay. Right. Now, anytime for any market important, if you want to ask me anything, just feel free to go ahead and ask your questions. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Okay. Oh, too small, cannot see. I might put a link later on. Okay, let's continue. All right, so for those who are new to us, we are in the market for quite a while already, and we have our Trade with the Boys Facebook page. All right, we are the only one in Singapore with ITOL certified course certified. Yeah? All right, we have more than 600 students, in fact 700. And later on, right, you need to have your Facebook account ready, because this is where you enter a special Facebook group called Cal Trading Circle. Cal Trading Circle. Now, this particular Facebook group is private. It's private, yeah. That means that, right, you cannot find us only if you add us. So how do we get it done, right? Later on, I'll tell you the instruction. The key thing is this: you must know this person called Susan. Susan, can you wave at everybody? Okay, that's Susan for you. Chris, can you raise your hand? Chris, okay, that's Chris for you. All right, these 2%, they are very important. They will be the one assisting all the newcomers. Of course, the current TWB student, if you need help, they also be the one, yeah? Okay, so every morning, every evening, I will commit myself to come online to assist you with market views and recap. So what I do is I'll recap with you what happened yesterday in the morning. And then after that, in the evening, I will do a I do a revision on you in the morning and then a recap in the afternoon, all right? So that you can actually learn how to use the system better, okay? All right, now these are the people who have actually used the system and they're given me very, very good feedback. So if you are here, it's all right, thank you once again. So this is all the feedback. You can see these are the current user, not the old users, the current user right now using the TCS system. All right, you can see that they come from all walks of life and they really, really enjoy it. You can see that there's a lot in fact as well, right? These are the people that we asked them to help us to write, and I really appreciate it because these are not the end. In fact itself, right? There are so many of them like this. There's so many of them. So thank you, Susan, for committing to help us to actually summarize. I know that more coming in, but I think we hit the limit already. Thank you once again. All right, so of course, eventually use a system, you want to have some success in it. So we have very successful cases right now. People who are using it right now are really making some incredible amount of money. Now, remember this is not a preview. This is an introduction. So that means that I'm not going to sell you anything. I just want you to try the system so that you can use it for the next 15 days. Now, FYI, now, the thing is this is the second time we're doing this introduction session, which means that, right, you are second batch. But the thing is this, your use of indicator will only be ending by the 28th of May. 28th of May. That means that you have only 15 days to try out the system because the first batch have already tried 2 weeks ago. They like it so much. And that's why we do the second session right now. Okay. So for this part itself, right, there's no more extension, right? Which means that once you get the indicator downloaded, you have 15 days to play as much as possible. We want you to really help us to utilize it so that we can know on the back end, the server, how the capacity is working, all right? So this is the trading account. Oh, just a bit of PowerPoint issue. Just give me a moment. Let me just do some alteration. I think this morning the file wasn't saved properly. Okay, moment, yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, never mind. Let me just get a quick one. Yeah, let me just settle this. Okay, properly. Okay, done. All right, so this is a trading account of an individual person who actually is using this very niche service called Trader X. All right, Trader X is a team of traders that we train in TWB to basically assist people who really have no time to trade, but they have really got very good, what they call feel and support for the TWB system, right? So what happened is that we basically we actually work with this company called AIMS, and we do this thing called copy trading, or we know as social trading. So this particular student, she decided to give a try, and she put in a capital of $4,000. Now you can see that every single trade comes with stop loss, yeah? So there's no open trades, there's no stop loss, okay? All right, and the thing is this, on this side here, this is her equity curve. Now, basically, you can see that the person put in $4,000 at the start. And then after that itself, right, how come the deposit become 1,000? I'll explain to you shortly because of this, okay? Is that this is where it started. Oops, sorry, wrong color. Okay, this is where it started at 3,000. And then slowly, the account grew up and down, up and down, up and down, slowly but improving until here, whereby the student withdraw $3,000. Okay, we drew $3,000, and then after that, start from here again, slowly, gradually move up again. So this is a very interesting thingy that I'm showing right now, because the last time we didn't show this because we were trying to see whether the system is good or not, and I think the result speaks for all. All right. So this service is only be available later, not now, probably later next month. So only for people who went through the TCS training, like you guys, will be able to try it out. Okay. And you can see that very clear. that we don't only do like one side positioning, we do long, we do short. Okay, now our accuracy is about 70 to 75%. I'm gonna lie to you. Now, of course, some of you may have seen equity curve that go in this way, like that go up all the way on, right? Very beautiful, right? Now, I mean, I'm going to be upfront here, guys. If you're here looking for such an equity curve that goes in this particular way, a 45 degrees angle, then you know that you're lying to yourself. There's no such equity curve that go 45 degrees. I know that there's a lot in the market, but if you actually study them really diligently, you will know that it doesn't really even exist at all. So you should know what I'm trying to say, yeah? So real equity curve where we up day, we have down days, up days, down day, up day, down day, all right? You cannot have 45 degrees equity curve. Then, of course, I cannot give you what you have in the market, like 90% accurate. Now, if you're here for 90%, 95% accurate system, right, then I'm so sorry. You're in the wrong place. You can exit right now. It's impossible. All right. So at this moment, if everybody understand that what I'm trying to say over here, please type number 1 right now. If you understand what I just said, type number 1 right now. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so this is the appreciation from the student. You can see that, the appreciation from the student. Okay, all right. So I'm turning her investment of 3,000 to 6,000, yeah? Now she withdraw already. All right, so that is how it is itself. All right. Okay, so once you are involved with us, right, obviously, once you become a full-fledged TWB student, you'll be able to enjoy all this benefit like a TWB community, whereby we'll give you market views and calls. All right, and of course, we have our senior student, Louis, who always will give us very good market outlook in the morning. And of course, you'll be able to join us in the TWB market news, whereby we'll give you all the latest market news, selected market news, so that you can enjoy it. And of course, on top of that, the alternate market views. That means that news that you don't find in the mainstream media, usually found in the off-mainstream, yeah? Now, of course, the thing is this, for today, it's impossible for me to cover everything within, an hour. So after this tryout period, you are encouraged to join us officially. That means that, right, you are encouraged to join us for the 21st intake on the 3rd to the 5th of June, all right? So that you can be a full-fledged TWB user, okay? And of course, if you like what you tried, then of course, being one is appropriate. Now, this is how the system looks like. Basically, it's filled with colors, all right, with arrows. We have arrows to tell you what to do, buy or sell. We have lines all drawn for you to take profit. So example, if you bought it here, right, you notice that I have all my levels all automated on this side. Once the market reaches this area, you notice that the market will usually pull back, and you can see the why market stop at a certain area. So all these are available for you later on once you are a user, yeah, for next 15 days. All right. Now you can use up to 100 over instrument, more than 100. Why do I say 100, right? Very simple. Give me a moment, yeah. Okay. The thing is this, we have indices for you to try is NASDAQ, Dow Jones, S&P, Hang Seng, Nikkei, DAX, FTSE. All right. These are the market you can try for indices. For commodities, you have crude oil, you have gold, you have silver to try. For Forex, there are 33 pairs or more. For US stocks, more than 60 over. So if you add them all together, it's all right, it's more than 100. Okay, so this is something that you can consider later on, yeah? So I need to tell you the prices first, but don't worry, I'm not going to charge you today, just give you the prices first to be fair for everybody. Now, our usual cost is 2,288 to get 16 units. I mean, 16 units to try on the markets, right? And one unit costs $96. But the thing is this, for this coming class itself, right, you only need to pay 988 if you want to get this 10 units. You can get value for money. There will be 1,388 for 16 units. Now, all this information, we'll show it later in the Telegram group. All right, so you don't need to worry about this. Money is put aside first. You use first, you pay us later. All right, because we are confident that you will definitely like it so much. All right. So all these are the additional benefits. We're going to be introducing our app very, very soon in June. And of course, we have a lot of online videos coming up. And most important, you're able to turn this whole thing, become a business for yourself through the TWB membership. All right. All this information will be released during your class in June. All right. All right, so now what must you do right now? Very important, okay? If you really like to have the TWB CRAZII system, whether you are my student right now or whether a new people right now, you need to do this. Go to Telegram. If not, download Telegram right now and then find Miss Susan Ng, or you can find her ID *6679. Susan, you can actually type some of the materials inside the comment box so that you can actually read it later on again. And this number 8868-5030. Okay, so once you found her, you must type this sentence called "I want the TCS." You must do that. If you don't do that, I'm so sorry, Susan will not send you the files. Susan will not be able to bring you to the Telegram group channel. Susan will not be able to bring you to the Facebook group. So this must be done. Whether you're a student of mine, right, or you are the public members. Now, do note, for those who are already in the the first group, TCS Community 01, you do not text Susan anymore. Yeah, you don't text her because you're already inside the first group. You don't make her life more miserable. Okay, all right. So just only for the new user. Okay, whether you are TWB students or you are public member, if you want the indicator, you have to now go to Telegram, do this. Now, if you're not Telegram, please kindly download. It's absolutely free. We have mentioned to you in the registration form that you need to have Telegram because that's the only way we can contact you. Yeah. So once you have done that, right, you will be able to see a group called TWB TCS Community 02. Okay, 01 is for the people who are already in. 02 are for new member. So now we have 162 people already in 01. Yeah. Okay, so later on, right, after the first week, after you guys have get your thing all indicated properly, we will merge these two groups together. I repeat, group 1 and group 2 will not merge immediately. Group 2 is for us to help you guys to make sure you are technically trained and well done. Then after that, the following week, we will combine the two groups together so that you guys can communicate. Yes, it will become a group, not a channel. That means you can really talk to each other already. That is where we want the interaction to come in. All right. So first, at this stage right now, it will be a channel. So there'll be no interaction. It's one-way traffic. After 1 week later, we combine them to become a group. Okay. So contact Miss Susan right now through Telegram. All right. Her ID is *6679. Her contact number is 8868-5030. Yeah. Very important. Susan, key those information into the comment box for them to participate. Yeah, thank you. All right, so during the Zoom session later on, as we're doing this right now, anytime you can ask a question pertaining to what you see and hear from me. All right, if you do not ask me any question, I will just move on because I really want to finish this within an hour. And it's a Saturday. Thank you guys for coming up. All right. Okay, so let's just go into the TCS right now. How does it really work then? Now, first of all, we are doing these tryout periods because we're going to launch our app very, very soon. Now, I think that not many schools in Singapore have their own trading app in a way. Now, our app is not for you to buy, sell. Our app is for you to basically press some button, let the system locate the trade for you. And when the trade appears in the market, your handphone will ring. So rather than you stick the whole day watching the market, don't know what to do, don't know what to buy or to sell, what you do is very simple. You just set something like, say, Dow Jones buy signal between this time to this time. So which means that if the market really have a buy signal during the period of time that you are free, then it will bust you. So this is something very unique that a lot of schools don't have because most schools, they only give you target prices or limit prices, but they don't give you signal prices. So that's the reason why in June itself, we will actually have this app. And because of that, we need to try out our server capacity so that we will know where is the things that we can look at it. That's the reason why we're doing this tryout right now, okay? All right. So once you have the app next time, right, you will be able to see the coloration of the system. All the thing will be all available on your handphone. All right. It will be available for Android, then later followed by Apple. Okay. So this is the step to be. But nonetheless, itself, right, we are looking at it to be launched in the mid of June. Yeah. So just let you know. All right, this will be a long time baby that we're waiting for, but we want the best for all our users. Now, who can have it, right? Only TWB Premier user can use it. That means that you must be a premier level student, all right, to actually get your hands on the app. Okay, very important, yeah. So one thing is that you have to understand this. We are working with this broker called AIMS, and we need you to open an account with AIMS first, so that you can actually see our indicator, because this indicator needs AIMS data to reflect the numbers and the coloration for you. So that means that you cannot take this indicator and put in other broker. It will not work. It will not work. You have to open an AIMS account, live account, but you don't need to fund it. You do not need to fund it. Just open it, okay? Put your KYC in. Once it's done, your indicator will be able to use. Okay, now we will have a lot of assistance for you. We'll help you. We'll send you the link later to you so that you can actually go with the flow. But the first thing first, you must contact Susan. Yeah, you need to contact Susan so that she can bring you into the Telegram. That's where we communicate with you. Now, just let you know, today, apparently, we just got the latest news from AIMS that they are doing this maintenance today, which is like, we didn't expect that. So apology. Now, that means that, right, today, from now till later part of today, you cannot open an account yet, right? You need to open a fresh account for you to actually use it. But because of maintenance, you can only do it later in the night or tomorrow in the morning. We'll update you through Telegram. We have spoken to AIMS this morning. They say that they'll try their best to finish our maintenance ASAP so that they can assist us. So there'll be 2 people that you can contact you. These 2 persons, only these 2 persons can contact you. Please do not let anybody else contact you, okay? Take a look, okay? These are the 2 persons that can contact you. It's Susan and Chris. Only these 2 persons can contact you. Do not let anyone else contact you. Now, if anybody contact you and asking you to do something different, please inform us. We'll remove that person immediately, right? Because we never know. There's a lot of scammers going around in the market, so please do not do that. Okay, take note there. All right, so that's all the information I need to share with you. No more marketing, no more sales pitching, don't worry. Just only purely get involved in the Telegram, yeah? Okay, so with that is all right. Let me now show you how the TCS indicator work, okay? A very simple sharing session right now. Okay, I repeat myself, I can only share you the simple stuff. The more important detail can only be done during the class, okay? But at least this will give you a feeling of how the system works, and of course, how you can utilize it during the day when you are having it in front of your screen for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so first of all, the system has 2 colors. We have yellow and we have red. So very simple, right? Yellow is like sunrise. So when the market is going up, the system will use yellow color to denote upside market. Now, red, basically like sunset. So when the price is going down, the bar turns red. Okay, so it's very simple. Red and yellow, only these 2 colors. Now, on your screen, there are a lot of interesting stuff like this thing called pivot. All right, this pivot is like strong resistance and strong support. We will explain to you more in detail in a class, but you just remember this: strong resistance, strong support, okay? Then we have a very interesting thing called KCB, whereby it's called Cal Chocolate Bar. This is basically a very interesting technique that we arrive from the day chart to give you the potential target of where the market could be going, all right? Where the market could be going. So again, this will be shared during the class. Now, what is this KSI all about, right? This one I can share with you now. KSI, this indicator itself, behind the scene, there are 200 signals or patterns that we put into an external server that tabulates the price action. So which means that when the market is moving like this, right, to you, you may not think that this is anything else. It's like gibberish. It's like basically nothing else. But for the system, right, it's reading to tell ask or tell you that it's more to a buy side or a sell side. Give you a best example. Let me ask you now, everybody take a look. You take a look at this point now. This is the Hang Seng, right? It was here at point A, and then it moved to point B, right? Can you see that? Okay, so from point A to point B, the market has recovered more than 1,000 points from the low. Agree? Right? 1,000 points, right? I ask you a question. If you put normal indicator, like example, your RSI, your MACD, your stochastics, right? Will they be pointing up or pointing down? Please give me an answer right now. Pointing up or pointing down? Now, I am so sorry I cannot raise my voice. I'm having a bit of a very bad sore throat. Yeah, so but then again, I promise you for this session, I'll do my best to do it. All right, so for the rest of you, can you try it out? If you are able to type without endangering yourself, meaning if you're driving, please do not type. Eyes on the road, okay? I know a lot of Singaporeans love to drive while having Zoom session. I see 2 people in the waiting room, yeah? Take note of that. Okay, so yes, indeed, right? Vincent, Louis, Inman, Jason, Changping, Janet, right? Su Yin, Jerry, Alvin, you guys got it correct. Usually, if the market is going up itself, you have indicator pointing up. That's very normal. So that's why you notice this, my KCX, which is a momentum indicator, also became black in color. So when the KCX is black in color, meaning that the momentum itself currently is bullish, but something has hold us back. Why? Because remember, I told you, right, our KSI is actually a big boys indicator that track the boys movement. If it's red in color, it means that the boys are actually selling. Wait a minute, you'll be confused. Wait a minute. The price is going up. What? How can it be actually be boys selling? This is the point here, guys. If you pay me to tell you MACD, stochastic Bollinger Bands, you can now go offline right now and learn from the internet, learn from anybody. But if you hear for a system that tell you things beyond that, then you are in the right place. Look at it again. Look at the indicator again. The market went up by 1,000 points, right? The momentum is definitely up. But the thing is this, the KSI retained red in color. That means the boys are actually selling while pumping the price higher. So what will happen next is very simple, guys. If the market goes up, right, and the boys is genuinely selling, I can tell you this, the market eventually, most likely, will come back to the starting point again. So this point A, this point B, and this point C. So now you understand why it's sell, right? The last few days, right, I'm very bearish with Hang Seng. Watch my MAO video. You will know that I'm very bearish in Hang Seng. I mean, calling for sell in Hang Seng because I know that it will always repeat. So think about this. If you have a system right now that tell you the KSI is red in color, all you need to do is just draw simple conventional trend line, very simple one. And then once the market breaks below it, right, you just have to sell it. And if the boys confirm they are selling, you have the same position with the boys. And then if the momentum kicks in, whereby you can see the blue bars extended outwards, that means that you are right place. Then what you do, hold that position all the way down. This is what you need to do. Okay, simple, easy. All right, if you think it's simple and easy, press number 2 right now. Number 2. Recently, a friend of mine asked me, Kel, your Trader X really follow through whatever you are applying? I said, yes. This Trader X, right, is to follow my system to the T. And that's the reason why that particular account went up by 100%. In fact, the last, as of this morning, was up by 150% in 1 month time. This is no joking matter. That's why we know that this is a very crazy system. Okay, all right. Let's go into the detail today. Now, just now what you saw was just day chart, but the TCS system actually emphasize on the M5 trading, M5, meaning minute 5 trading. Now, some people did ask, why not M15? Why not H1? Why not H4? Trust me, I'm a trader myself. I've tried all the time frame you can think of, and I noticed that N5 and my system works the best. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is this. when you have the system later on, you are able to try in different time frame. But now the creator himself telling you M5 works the best. Okay, all right, so let me explain to you how does it work. Now follow me, everybody. Now, first of all, it's very important that you must know where's the opening price of the day. Opening price of the day. The system will show it to you. There's a very big word called OP, stands for opening price, on your 5-minute chart. I'll show you later on again. But the main thing is this: you need to look out for alignment. What is alignment? Alignment means that when the market is below OP, the bar must be red in color so that you can short the market. At the same time, the KSI has to be red in color to inform you the boys are selling. And very critically, the momentum must be coming down, which means that it must be blue over here. So what you see now is very simple. To short, right? Okay, this is the OP of the day. To short, right, you must have the bar must be red in color. The KSI must be red in color. And the KCX, which is the blue one, must be blue in color. All right, so RRB, to short, okay? So give a wild guess then. If you need to buy, then what must it be, right? Then it must be yellow in color for the bar. The KSI must be green color. And the KCX must be black color. That means it's empty. All right, so that is the strategy, that's all. 3 simple steps. You just have to find where the bar is, check where the OP is of the day, and as long as the bar is red in color, look out for KSI, see whether it's red in color, and KCX is blue, that's it, you can short the market. So let's try it out here, over here. You can see that the bar is red in color, but unfortunately, the KSI is green, right? Although the KCX is blue in color, but because the KSI is green, so you don't see any arrows appearing on your screen. That means that the alignment itself is not perfect. We only trade when the alignment is perfect, okay? So if you look at it right now, you understand why the market reverse course, because the alignment shows us that the boys are actually buying. So you can see now, right, even though the price has came off so much from the opening price, all the way down, you notice that my KSI, right, is green in color. Very unique, right? Because a lot of people will say, oh, price coming down, let's short the market. But look at my KSI, it's green. Now, just to let you know, many people have tried to break the code of KSI over the last 10 over years. But until to date, right, it's not that available. That's why this system is called crazy. If you have this system, you backtest this long enough, you will know the very powerful part of it. So now, give a guess, everybody. The price start to recover, right? Because why? The boys pump it up. But if you notice on your screen, you notice that the momentum is indeed black color. So that means that they are buying activity. True. But at the same time, if you take note of this, while the price is going up, right? The KSI itself is red. So what does it mean? That means that the boys are actually distributing while pumping the price higher. This is something that you cannot see from naked eye. No trader can see this because you can only see price action. You won't be able to know the boys are buying or the boys are selling. But because we have this KSI indicator on our side, that's why our system itself, right, is getting a lot of attention. Now, some of you at this junction now will say, oh, I know this indicator go inverse, meaning what? Oh, when the price go higher, the KSI is red color. I think you are joking, right? Because after that, you notice this, later on, the price plunge, the KSI is also red in color. Do you notice that? So it doesn't work what you just said. The indicator itself tells us things beyond naked eye. So that's the reason why you will see on your screen right now, an orange arrow will pop up on your screen. That means that it's time for you to sell. Remember earlier I told you, right, the pivot one is like a resistance and a support. So take a look, guys. This is where the market came back up. It went through it and came back down. So which means that the market broke resistance. So which means that the market went above resistance and came back down. What does it mean? Resisted. That means that the market itself is actually resisted. So that's why double confirm my sell. So that's why yesterday we shorted rather heavily in the market. And the craziest part of the whole thing is you can see that this is DJDD. Now for my students, since most of you guys are around, right? Can I ask you this? DJDD stands for what? Can you help me now to put into the comment box? What's that DJDD stands for? Please key in the comment box. Okay, I see Alvin put there trend day. I see Iban put there directional day. I see Yo, Jerry. Oh, you see now all the right terminology come out, huh? Doji directional day, right? The thing is this: when I introduced Doji directional day to people 5 years ago, everybody laughed at me. Say, how can that be? How can market be able to be manipulated? How would you know the market will go up all the way? How would you know the market go down all the way? Right? 5 years ago. Take a look, everybody. This is yesterday's market. 12th of May was yesterday's market. When I do presentation itself, right, I don't like to use 2 months, 4 months, 6 months ago chart. I always like to use the freshest, which is yesterday's market. So now everybody take a look. This is DJDD, as you know, my student, meaning right, the market is going to be a directional day, high chance, right? Since it's going to be a high chance directional day, if the market stays below OP, right, most likely the market will be down or up. Please key your answer right now. If the market is below OP and you have a signal called DJDD in front of you, the market will be closing down or closing up. Please key your answer right now so that everybody can learn from it, okay? Now, for me itself, right, we just want you to be very interactive so that you guys can learn and not waste your 1 hour with me, all right? Wow, everybody put down, right? Okay, let's take a look. Yesterday's chart. Take a look. This is yesterday, 12th of May, Friday. Look at it. The market really closed at the day low. Amazing. So if you have shorted the market and you held down all the way, you would have easily made more than $400 US just trading yesterday's market. And of course, with all the little help here itself, take a look. Now, take a look over here. The bar has turned to green over KSI. The momentum has turned to black. So by default, the market will go up, right? Yeah, the market will go up indeed. But because, remember, we only follow the OP rule, that means that if the market is below OP, we do not engage buying. We will wait for the sell signal. So where's the sell signal again? When the bar turns to red, the KSI turns to red, the KCX turns to blue, this is where we will short the market again. So now you understand how we trade. So while people are jumping in to buy, thinking that the market has bottomed out, thinking that the market is good to buy, take a look at what happened. That is the difference. So now you understand that with an indicator on your hand, right, you will be able to trade. Wait a minute, Kel. How come over this area here, there's no arrows coming out? Okay, just let you know, the arrows will only come out at a certain period of the time of the day. That means that only a certain period of the day, then this arrows will come out. We call it as GTH, all right, Golden Trading Hours. This one will be further explained during the class, all right? But at least what you need to know by today is very simple. Once the market is trading below the OP of the day, your trading method has only got one way. Below OP, look out for red bar, look out for KSI red, look out for KCX blue. That's it. You can continue to sell. That's all. Now, of course, we cannot be every time correct. Sometimes the market itself, right, may rebound. But as long as you do it consistently itself, right, the answer will be the same. You should be able to make money. So that's why earlier you saw in the statement, right, the trader don't have 95% accuracy, 90% don't have. The trader got about 70 to 75% because there will be losses. But the whole point is this: end of the day is net gain that we're looking for. Net gain, yeah? So you got it right now? Okay. So with that information, that's how we can trade. Okay. Now take a look. This is yesterday's Dow Jones. Take a look, everybody. This is Dow yesterday. I give you now 30 seconds to take a look. See whether do you see my point before I explain it. 30 seconds. Let's go. Okay, 30 seconds. Let's try this yesterday's Dow Jones, yeah? So first of all, the opening price of the day is actually here. So that's the reason why we want everybody to use AIMS, because the opening price of with brokers varies between brokers. Some brokers' opening price is here, some are here, some are don't know where. So that's the reason why we need to have a universal opening price, right? Now, different brokers have different spread, including ECN spread, STP spread, market maker spread. So if you do not have the same common spread and common data point, your buy and sell may be different. So that's the reason why we need everyone to open account with AIMS so that everybody have the same platform to watch the indicator. But do you need to trade with AIMS? No need. That means that if you think that you prefer to trade with other broker, go ahead. But the thing is this, if you trade with AIMS, you're just supporting us. So thank you once again for that. Okay, now everybody take a look right now. This is yesterday market, 12th of May, right? So take a look. Why there are blue arrows spreading across the screen? Well, as long as the market is above the opening price of the day, the bar is yellow, the KSI is green, the KCX is black. In this case right now, you will have the blue arrow. Now, the blue arrow is not just a confirmation, it's a more like to let you know that there is a signal there, because sometimes you may have parallax error. Okay, so that is the reason why it's more like a reference, but do not heavily rely on it. Why do I say that? Because sometimes when you are outside or you're at home, your internet connection may be a little bit laggy. Sometimes because of memory and cache, right? The arrows may not come out for you on time. This is something that we observe because of internet connectivity. Nothing to do with the indicator. It's your back-end internet problem. So that's the reason why I will want you to learn the technique, which I repeat myself for the 5th time. When the bar is yellow in color, make sure that it's above OP of the day, make sure the KSI is green, and make sure the KCX is black. So once you have all this alignment, chance of you making money is there. So that's why yesterday, all the way for the Dow Jones was all the way buy all the way. And of course, if you have done it right, congratulations, good profit for you. Now, you notice this later part. When my signal doesn't show profit, this is where a trader must be very vigilant. Now, the last few days when I was doing my daily market cap with the 162 students, right? Some of them finally realized something here. They say, Kel, I noticed something, Kel. After 2 weeks of using your indicator, right? We noticed that when your indicator don't work, right? Somehow it's a warning sign that the market may be turning. Those who actually spotted that, congratulations to you. Smart. Why? Makes sense, what, right? If the indicator works for 75% of the time, right? And that's with 25%, it doesn't work. When it doesn't work means what? The opposite will happen. Agree? So that's the reason why when I saw my 2 arrows giving me the buy signal over here, I noticed that there's some problem here itself. The sellers are starting to come in. Now you look at the 5-minute chart. Earlier itself, right? All the boys have been buying, right? The boys have been buying. The boys been buying. But then again, when the market was doing this momentum, I noticed that the boys are actually selling already. And then when the thing comes in whereby the KSI turns red, the KCX turns blue, I look at the chart again, I know that somewhere is very wrong. So that's the reason why for those who have been buying over here, they have decided that, you know what, it's time to get out. It's time to get out because the market is not conforming to what was happening earlier. Can you see that? For those who can see that itself, press number 3. For those who can see that, press number 3. All right. Guys, drink more water, yeah? Singapore is getting hotter and hotter every single day. While I'm having aircon fan blowing me, but trust me, I'm actually sweating. This is ridiculous. All right. Yes, you can see that right now, right? Okay. Then what happened, guys? I'm pretty sure you guys are very good TA trader. That means you use conventional trading a lot, right? I'm pretty sure you will draw this yourself, right? I'm pretty sure you also draw this yourself, right? Correct. So what do you see right now? Do you understand? So basically, right, you can use your own technical idea to know that if the market breaks up, it will go higher. Okay, you have the resistance over here waiting for you. But if the market breaks down here, and you know that the boys are selling, and you know that the momentum is selling, then of course the answer is very clear already. That's how it works. This is the difference between us and other people. Because other people, right, when the price comes down, they may think that maybe it's just a fake. But I'm so sorry. Look at it, guys. The boys have been distributing the last 1 hour. In fact, 2 hours ago, they were already distributing. Can you see that? So this is not hindsight sharing. This is basically what you can see on your screen. And of course, once the market breaks below the opening price of the day, that's it. No matter what you say, it's a sell. Now, conventional wisdom will tell you, say, no, it's oversold. Let's buy. Well, if you buy, I will say, congratulations to you. You'll be on the wrong side. I will say thank you to you because you're going to feed us the money. This is why I say the system is crazy. So we all know that recently, the last 1.5 hours of Dow Jones, right? Almost the last 5 days. Every day, the same thing repeat. The last 1.5 hours, the market always rebound. And did the system pick it up? Yes. Look at it. The KSI turns green right at the bottom. The KCX turns to black right at the bottom. And look at the Dow Jones recovery all the way from 3318 all the way to 33300. And of course, for those who are my students, you will notice that 33118 or 113 or 18 is a KCB, which the market picked it up yesterday. So this is how the system works. Now, you may ask again, Cal, how come the system don't have arrows at the back? Well, I have mentioned to you, we have a certain period whereby the system will show you the arrow. That means that once after this period, right, there will be no more arrows coming out. Okay, no more. But of course, the concept of how to trade, right, is still the same. Follow the OP, follow the colors, and you're done. Okay, so this is my third time repeating in this this preview. This introduction session is that the area is for trading. Other than that, right, we will tell you to go slow. Benjamin asked a quick question. What are green dots above the bars meant for? Good question. Once the market touches a technical point, which means that a moving average, the green dots will appear. Now, once the market touches the moving average, you know in conventional wisdom, right? When it comes to moving average, there's only two things will happen on conventional MA. Once the market hit the moving average, the market will have two reactions. Either it's going to have a big upside or a big downside. So you can see on the screen right now, a lot of green dots are on the Dow Jones, right? That means like traders must know that very, very soon, once there's no more green dot, the market will choose one side. And you see the market chose the upside. And if you're online, you will notice that the KSI turned green. You'll notice that the indicator KCS turned black. That's it. You have to buy. You cannot short. So all this will be shared with you during the class. Okay, right? I can only share with you the colors, how to trade, how to utilize it, all the additional information, right? I will have to tell you during the class. Now, for the coming class, right? Not only for new students, yeah, all the current students who have TWB, right? You'll be invited. Of course, you pay a nominal fee, all right, to attend as a revision. Trust me, this time around, you will definitely enjoy it quite a fair bit. Okay. All right, so the thing is this indicator itself, does it work only for Dow Jones? No, look at it. This is Nikkei. This is Nikkei. Now, Nikkei, I love Nikkei a lot because why? It's the first market to trade, the most prominent market to trade in the morning. And it's very, very, I'll put this way, very obedient. Time to buy, just buy. Time to sell, just sell. So by 10 o'clock, right, usually I will have some profit already. Take a look, everybody. This is the Nikkei chart. Now, I'm pretty sure most Singaporeans don't trade the Nikkei unless you're a professional trader. But come on, if there's money to make itself, who cares whether it's yen or yuan? Let's make some money, right? So how can you trade with the market? Very simple. Just follow the opening of the day, right? Look out for what? Look out for yellow bar, okay? Look out for KSI that is green. Look out for KCX that's black. So as long as it's yellow, green, black, and it's above OP of the day, you just have to buy. You're not too sure, track the blue color arrow. As long as the blue arrow gives you the buy signal, you can buy. And look at it, this is how the market works. Now you may say then, when take profit then? Don't worry, the system itself will come with all the technical points on the left side. So which means that every point here itself are all the technical points that you can consider to take profit from. But of course, there's no way my system will tell you that where to exactly take the profit from the highest point. Sorry, if there's a system that can tell you where's the highest point to take profit, then this is not system really, it's from God. So we don't have that. What we have is this, very simple. Once you went in to buy, that means that if you buy here right now, the first target will be here because this is where you can see on the screen, that's the first target. The second target will be here because that's where it is. The third target will be here. Now, of course, if you want a higher target, it may take some time to go there. So usually I tell my students that, you know what, once you buy here already, take some profit here and close shop, stop trading and enjoy your day. As long as you make money, every day make some money from the market, that is called passive income and financial freedom. If you were to stick whole day on the screen to watch the market, maybe you make some more money, but you lose that financial freedom. Yeah. Now, what's the GTH for Nikkei itself, right? The Nikkei got 2 GTH. Yeah. I will show it in the Telegram later. Okay. All right. So all the GTH hours, right, later on through Telegram, I will post it for you guys. So what must you do now? You must contact Susan right now. Susan, please copy and paste again your contact into the comment in the group chat so that they can contact you ASAP. But reminder again, because today AIMS is under maintenance, so you cannot open an account today. Without the account opened, you cannot use the indicator. All right. But of course, for the current existing TWB student, you can try it immediately because you're already having AIMS account, right? You can try it immediately. For the public member, right, if you need some assistance later on, I'll give you the 2 contact numbers for you to contact. They'll be here to assist you today and tomorrow. All right, Susan, have you copied into the comment box already? Okay. Cal, does it work on US stocks? Well, take a look. This is Apple yesterday. So how did it work, right? So you can see that on Apple stock yesterday, the opening price of the day is here. The bar is red in color. The KSI is red in color. The KCX is blue, right? So what does it tell you? Same thing, sell. There's nothing else you can do. You just have to sell and sell and sell. Simple, not difficult, right? So you see now, if you have shorted the Apple share, the first point you must take profit, if you look at the screen, that's the first technical point. This is where you must consider the buyback. Only when the market breaks below the technical point, you can go for the next technical point, which is here. Can you see now? All these lines are all fully automated by the system. And the scary part is this, the market actually knows where to stop. This is why I coin it as crazy, because if you use it long enough, you really feel that this system is insane. All right, it's crazy itself because why you can know all the technical point and the market actually follow. This is why I like my system. Okay, all right. Now do note once again, for US stocks, right, the indicator will have it for only 1.5 hours, which means that, right, 1.5 hours is over, there'll be no more arrows coming up. What's the reason? I'll tell you more during the class. All right, because I also don't want my competitors to know about it for free. Okay, all right. Hope you understand that I am still doing a business right here for my management. Yeah. Okay. Now to wrap it up itself, right? Can we use it on the market called Forex? Now, Forex is known to be a very, very demanding market. This is dollar yen for you, everybody. Take a look on the screen right now, and you tell me that can the system work on this currency? I think the answer is very clear. Look at it. So at the start of the day itself, right, we do have a bit of sideways movement. So you can see that, right, the arrows are all sprouting in between. Now, we cannot deny currency at the start of the day to be a little bit whipsaw. But once they start to find the direction, things will get very clear. So the difference is this. Traditional indicators, you can actually draw this right now on your own, right? It means you draw something like this, a downward trend and a base, right? This is very normal, right? Any traders will draw this. But what is missing is that you don't have the assurance of what may happen next. But over here, the bar turns yellow. You notice that the market is above opening price. You notice that the KSI is green. You notice the KCX is black. That's it. You don't need to ask me anything else. Just trade yourself. Just go in. You will see money. And the best part is you can backtest this later. So what happened now? After you have purchased it over here, right? You will ask the first question, where to take profit? So rather than you ask me, look on the left side of the screen, left side. You will notice that there's a KTR +1 over here. The number is reflected on the right side, 135.00. That's it. After you have bought it here, right? This is where you buy. You just have to take profit here. And incredible, the system by itself will go there. That means that the market really goes there and stop there. And the best thing is after it stopped there, it didn't go any higher. The price just come back down by its own. That is why I say it's crazy. Trust me, guys, you're now in a very different ballgame altogether. Because a lot of indicator itself, right, is based on drawing. But here, no drawing is needed. Ray, M5 for Forex. Yes, indeed, the arrows will come out in M5 only. So all my indicator, my indicator is meant for M5. But of course, if you think that, no, I think M5 is too fast, Cal, I want to go to M15, go ahead. The coloration will move together with the time frame you want, but the arrow will not come out, yeah? So just let you know that, because I already tell you this, that I have back tested this, I know that the best result comes from M5, okay? Thank you, Ray. Thank you for your understanding here. So of course, you can see on hindsight, but it's genuine. You draw something like this. You draw something like this. Now, take a look, everybody. This is something that I shared with my friend yesterday. Now, yesterday, there's a sudden surge on the dollar yen, right? I think it was because of some data. So my friend told me, Cal, there's a breakout on the dollar yen yesterday. I said, yes. But then the market reversed course and closed down. Do you think it's a sell? I tell my friend this, look, the price is above OP now. Yes, by conventional wisdom, the market seemingly broke the resistance and pulled back. A lot of textbook answer will call for sell. I tell him this, my KSI is also red. My KCX is also blue. So by right, it's a sell. But because it's above OP of the day and pivot 1 is here. Now, when the market is above OP and pivot 1, it's a classic buy. I think all my students will know this, right? So think about this. After a while later, suddenly the bar turns yellow, right? The bar turns yellow. Then I noticed my KSI turns green in color. My KCX turns from blue to black, right? From blue to black. So guys, what should we do? Buy or sell? Please key your answer right now. What should we do? Buy or sell? Let me know the answer right now, because this is the last part of the presentation already. If you understand, that means the last 1 hour, you have spent it well. If you kind of lost, then maybe later on when we replay this again, you can try it out. But the thing is this, I want to be very upfront here, guys, is that you must send your Telegram message to Susan by today. Then we can give it to you. If you don't send it by today, then we won't be able to put you to the Telegram group. Hence, therefore, we won't be able to pass you the files. Okay? Wow, I see Ray, Jerry, Richard, Chang, Pingming, DL, Alvin, NG, all of you call for buy, right? Exactly. It's not because that you saw the chart. It's because you learned something today. And the thing is this is 12th of May. That is not like 12th of April or 12th of March or 12th of January. It's yesterday's market. And look at it. Look at how the dollar yen surged. This is insane. This is crazy. All right. So now you understand why we want you to really try out the system as much as you can to profit from the market. All right. So we are going to close this Zoom very soon, okay? So remember, you need to contact Miss Susan Ng via Telegram. Please, no WhatsApp, no WeChat, no Line. We only want Telegram. Please contact her at 88685030, okay? Alvin, will important news announcement affect the indicators? Well, we have tested it during the non-farm payroll, the CPI data, the PPI data. I can only say that the result have been pretty stable. I won't want to lie to you and say, oh, it'll be different. We can predict the market. No, no one can predict the market. Even the consensus says the CPI will be 5.0, but yet came out 4.9. Everybody expect the PPI to be 0.3, it came out 0.2. So I cannot say that my indicator is better than the whole market, but I can safely tell you that it works pretty all right. So the only way is this: why not you download the indicator, you back test yourself, you will see the answer. Yeah, I can only smile because I don't want to commit myself on a recorded session here. Okay, once again, 88685030. You must text I want the TCS. If you put I want, sorry, Susan will reject you. You put that TCS, reject. We don't see the word I want the TCS, Susan will not add you. Pretty simple instruction, not difficult, yeah? No worry, KL, thank you so much. Remember, you will not join the first group. Don't ask to join the first group because you won't be going in. All right, you're considered the second 02 group. So please do not ask us to transfer you over. Anyway, there's no interaction in the first group also. Now it's one-way traffic communication, yeah? All right, so now it's 11:06, perfect, 1 hour exactly. Remember, I told you at 10:06, I start at 10:06. I said within 1 hour, I'll finish it. No scripts, everything perfect, 1 hour. All right, so anybody for any questions to ask me? If not, that will be the end of today's presentation. Very simple, very easy, and very consistent. Okay? All right, so get yourself ready. Contact Susan right now. The AIM site will not be able to process your account opening. Don't worry, can do it later in the night once we get information that they are ready. And also for people who wants the indicator ASAP, right? We will put the indicators first into the channel so that the current batch can go first. Okay. For those are public members, contact us through Telegram. We will contact you also. Okay. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Bye-bye.